And the Indian Sports Network is on the air. Good evening, everyone. This is Kenny Masterson coming to you live from Montgomery County High School in Montgomery City, Missouri. And we are here for two basketball games tonight. There's actually four going on here at the school, but only two of them here in the high school gym. They've got the JV games going on simultaneous to these varsity games. I'm going to be covering the varsity games. So the first game that we're going to be covering tonight is the girls varsity game. And the JV boys is going on. It'll be playing at the same time over in the middle school gym. And then when after this game, when the boys play, then the girls JV, they will play over in the middle school gym. So there's going to be some players playing a lot tonight. So anyway, like I said, we're here for these two games. And the first game is the girls' game. So let's just go ahead and let me get the rosters out here. And a little bit of history on these two teams playing each other. The all-time record, and again, I use the term all-time record with a grain of salt. The all-time record over the past several years, anyway, is Elsberry 9 games and Montgomery County 5 games. So in the last 14 games, Elsberry's won 9 of them, and Montgomery County's won 5. So the last meeting was the 11th of February last year, and that was won by Elsberry, 54-44. And so that gives Elsberry a streak of one win, and because I looked it up, and Montgomery County had won the year before that. And hang on just a second. Let me take a break here. Okay, I'm back. There were little technical questions they had. So anyway, yeah, that Elsberry's on a streak of one win. And yeah, that was last year. Like I said, 2 years ago, Montgomery County won the game. And so this year, as far as averages, Elsberry on the points per game, Elsberry's been scoring 39.2 points per game, and Montgomery County's been scoring 47.4. The points against, Elsberry's been allowing 36, and Montgomery County's been allowing 39.7. The two teams are pretty darn even in all kinds of different ways. The record for the year is Elsberry is 14-9, and Montgomery County is 15-7. So everything seems to look pretty equal. Montgomery County obviously on their home court, which usually helps the team. And so they'll just have to play this one out and see how it comes up. So anyway, before we get into the rosters for these two teams, let's take a commercial break here.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, Wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents.
All right, I am back. Just had a guy tell me that I could use the Wi-Fi here, and I said, well, I didn't need it. The cell signal seemed to be working just fine. As soon as he walked away, the cell signal went away, and now this is going away. What is going on here? So anyway, we seem to be back on right now. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and go on. Because I'm recording this anyway, and so if nothing else, I can put these games on YouTube for under recording. And I apologize for this, but I do not know what's going on. Anyway, playing tonight for Montgomery County is Josie Holtzclaw. Number 5, Carson Flake. Number 10, Samantha Queetham. Number 11, Renee Fink. Number 12, Hannah Broniak. Number 14, Meredith Rogers. Number 15, Maddie Wisdom. Number 22, Haley Johnson. Number 23, Carissa Doyle. Number 24, Taylor Flake. Number 30, Baylor Fisher. Number 32, Josie Sexton. And number 42, Brooke Oden. On the roster tonight for your Elsberry Lady Indians. Number 2, Tanisha Henderson. Number 4, Peyton Robinson. Number 5, Addison Steele. Number 10, Candace Dow. Number 12, Kylie Kinsler. Number 14, Abby Jenkins. Number 15, Mackenzie Gladney. Number 20, Kelsey Plaster. Number 24, Lily Smith. Number 31, Bella Mozzie. Number 32, Olivia Kinsler. Number 41, Alyssa Love. And number 43, Tyra Henderson. And now I've wasted enough time here trying to get this thing going that looks like we're about ready to give the starting lineups, and I'll give them to you as I get them from the PA system. The Wi-Fi seems to have calmed down some, so let's hope that it stays okay. I don't know. Okay, here we go with the national anthem.
And your Montgomery County Wildcats. First, the starting lineup. The visiting team on the scoreboard, the Lady Indians, coached by Kerry Cole.
Okay, starting lineup for the Elsberry Lady Indians. Number 10, Candace Dow. Number 12, Kylie Kinsler. Abby Jenkins, number 14. 15. Number 11, Renee Fink. Number 22, Haley Johnson. Number 24, Taylor Flake. And number 42, Brooke Oden. All right, I just have no signal at all. Nobody's going to be able to listen to this live. But I'm going to go ahead and get it on the recording anyway. So, we are ready to start this game. We're going to have Brooke Oden jumping against Mackenzie Gladney. And Montgomery County grabs that ball. They have it on the outside now, looking for something inside. Cross-court pass, fumbled around a little bit. They get it in deep to Oden, and she's in for 2 points. I'm sorry, that was Taylor Flake with the 2 points there. All right, Elsberry gets it across the line. Now Montgomery County is really guarding close. There's Tyra for 3, and it's out of bounds. Bounced up over the backboard. So with 7:01 remaining in the first quarter, the score is 2-0 Montgomery County. And a Pass stolen away by Tyra Henderson. She gets it underneath to Candace Dow. And ball's fumbled around, and Dow still has it. And she slips a little bit and falls down, and it's traveling against Elsberry. Oh, Montgomery County brings the ball up. Gonna have to learn some of these players here. That is, I don't know, I can't see their numbers. Okay, the ball is in deep. And there's another basket by Taylor Flake, and she draws a foul. That foul was on Abby Jenkins. First of the night. Foul shot's no good. And Elsberry gets the rebound. Candace Dow brings it up. Gets it over to Abby Jenkins. She's out on the point. Man-to-man defense, and they are guarding close. Mackenzie Gladney back to Jenkins. And that pass is over Dowell's head and out of bounds. All right, Peyton Robinson and Tanisha Henderson are now in the game. Jenkins and Dowell sit down. No, Dowell's still out there. Once again, a lot of height advantage for Montgomery County. And a foul called. That foul is on Peyton Robinson. Three-point attempt was no good. Kinsler with the rebound, and she hands it over to Dowell. Tyra was up for the shot, and it did not drop in, and Montgomery County gets the rebound. Cross-court pass. Haven't had a chance to learn any of these girls' numbers. There was Flake. Three-point attempt, no good, and Queetham up with a shot was no good, and the ball's out of bounds off of Elsberry, stays with Montgomery County. There's a three-point attempt, no good. That was Renee Fink. And on the rebound, there was a jump ball, and Elsberry gets the ball. Tiny Henderson picked up her dribble. Ball stolen from Kinsler, and 2 points for Samantha Queetham. That makes the score 6-0. And pass was thrown away, and Montgomery County brings it up the court. Things are not looking good at this time for Elsberry. Another three-point attempt, no good. And Kinsler with the rebound. And there was a travel on Tiny Henderson as she fumbled the ball as she tried to pass. Pass underneath, and that is Renee Fink for 2 points. 8-0 is the score. 3:26 remaining in the first quarter. Okay, timeout is called by Elsberry. 30-second timeout. Let's take a break.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri...
All right, that ball is stolen by Montgomery County, and they bring it up the court and then slow it down, get it out on the point. Put up, no good, and then it's dropped in by number 24, Taylor Fink. Candace Dowell gets it up the court. Kinzer takes it in, gets it over to Tyra Henderson for the first 2 points for Elsberry. Right underneath. That is number 14, Meredith Rogers. She missed the shot, but she does draw the foul, and that foul is on Tanisha Henderson. That's her first. Meredith Rogers on the line for 2 shots. First shot is good. Second shot getting ready to go up, and it is good. Makes the score 12-2. And travel on Tyra Henderson. The Lady Indians are just doing absolutely nothing right tonight. And so the Lady Wildcats bring the ball across the timeline. Looking to get it inside. There's nobody inside to get it into. There's a 10-foot shot, no good. And a jump ball on the rebound. And that stays with Montgomery County. And that ball stolen away by Tiny Henderson. She puts it up, no good, but Kelsey Flasher's right there, and she misses from 2 feet. And now Montgomery County had a couple of chances, and they missed from right underneath. Jump ball. Kylie Kinsler in the middle of that as normal. And Elsberry's ball. Shot is blocked. Kylie Kinsler tried a shot from about 7 feet away, and that shot was blocked, and Montgomery County got the ball. Three-point attempt, and it's good. That is Samantha Queetham for 3. And that pass stolen away by Montgomery County. Another three-point attempt, no good. And Montgomery County with that rebound. Here's the three-point attempt, no good. And Montgomery County gets that rebound. Long two-pointer is good for number 22, Haley Johnson, as she joins in on a scoring spree. And Peyton Robinson stepped on the line. Once again, absolutely nothing going right for Elsberry. Score is 17-2 with 33.1 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Montgomery County pushing around the outside, 22 seconds to go. And, yeah, they're just doing a lot of passing around now, but they've got time to do that. There's a three-point attempt by Haley Johnson, was no good. So at the end of one quarter, the score is Montgomery County 17 and Elsberry 2. So let's take a quick break.
Elastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, here we are for the second quarter. Not that any of you all are hearing this because it's just cutting out the entire time. Montgomery County gets the ball into the free throw line. Now it's way back out again. That pass was stolen by Olivia Kinsler, and a foul committed by Montgomery County. That foul is on number 5, Carson Flake. That's her first. That's the first team foul for Montgomery County. Right underneath to Abby Jenkins, and she gets the 2 points. That's the best thing that's happened with Elsberry tonight. Underneath, a little bit out of control, but that was Haley Johnson. And Mackenzie Gladney misses from right underneath. So Montgomery County gets the rebound. And the ball was up over the top of the backboard. No good, even though it fell through the basket. And here's Bella Mawsey bringing it up the floor. And the pass was thrown away, and Montgomery County comes up with it. Elsberry just has 0 ball control tonight. And Montgomery County, they're not really playing all that great, but they're playing much better, and that's all it's taking. All right, Candace Dowell got in on that one, knocked it out of bounds. 6:06 remaining in the first half. 17-4 is the score. All right, wholesale exchange for Elsberry. So Montgomery County has the ball. They get it in. And they do a good job of keeping that passing around on the outside. Elsberry just is not defending against it. And as soon as I say that, Tyra Henderson steals the ball. And over in the corner, she drew a foul. That foul is on Carson Flake. It's her second foul. Kinsler with the ball out of bounds. Gets it into Tiny Henderson. Back to Kinsler. She takes a three-point shot. No good. And on the rebound, jump ball. It's going to stay with Elsberry. So Kinsler once again to throw the ball in. She gets it back again to Tiny Henderson. Over to Dowell, back out on the point to Henderson. And Kinsler's looking to see who she can. Kinsler takes it in and dribbles it off of her foot. And now we're going to have a jump ball. And so this time it's going to Montgomery County. No pressure by Elsberry, and Montgomery County brings it up the floor. 17-4 is the score. First quarter, just absolutely nothing Elsberry could do right. And now Montgomery County brings it up, gets it in deep. Ball does not fall in, and Tyra Henderson with the rebound. She gets the ball to Candace Dowell, gives it to Tiny Henderson, and I don't know what that call was. I guess it was 10 seconds. Either way, Montgomery County has the ball now. Elsberry seems to be guarding a little closer now than what they were. 15-foot shot is good for Renee Fink. Montgomery County still with the pressure on. Elsberry gets it across the line. And number 30, Bailey Fisher, was trying to get a jump ball, and what she got was a foul. So that's a third team foul for Montgomery County with 4 minutes remaining in the first half. So Candace Dowell has the ball outside now. Gets it over to Tiny Henderson. Kylie Kinsler for 15 feet out, no good. And on the rebound, it was contested, but it went out of bounds off of Montgomery County. So it'll be Elsberry's ball underneath their own basket. Tiny Henderson has it now, gets it over to Candace Dowell. Gets it to Kinsler. She looked at driving in, changed her mind, gets it back out to Henderson. Now it's into Tyra Henderson, and she took a stutter step before she put the ball down, and traveling on Tyra Henderson. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Elsberry with some pressure now. And that ball went off of, well, it went off of Montgomery County, but the refs didn't see it that way. So the ball thrown in. And we have a travel. Montgomery County got the ball deep into the paint, but there was a travel called. Tyra Henderson has it now, gives it to Tiny, over to Kylie Kinsler, and she is in for 2 points. And that foul is going to be on Peyton Robinson. She tried to steal the ball and ran into the player instead. That Peyton Robinson, it's her second foul of the game. So Montgomery County throws the ball in. Montgomery County backed off, and they were doing a lot of three-point shooting for a while. Right underneath to number 10. She couldn't hit it. Rebound went to Montgomery County, and a foul is called on Tyra Henderson. That's her first. Taylor Flake is on the line now for a couple of free throws, and first one is good. And the second one is good. We have a score of 21-6. 21-6, Montgomery County over the Elsberry Lady Indians. Let's take a break.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we are ready to come back. 2:28 to go in this first half. This is a half that I'm sure the Lady Indians would like to put behind them. I'm sure they'd like to forget about it. Anyway, it's Elsberry's ball at the far end of the court. Tried to get the ball into Kinsler and is knocked out of bounds by Queetham. Mackenzie Gladney with the ball now. She brings it up the floor, gives it back to Kinsler, and she takes it up to the basket, and it bounces in and out. Montgomery County with the ball. Ball stolen by Gladney. Tyra Henderson now underneath to Kylie Kinsler, and she puts it in for two. Montgomery County has the ball now, and she drives the line. It's three-point attempt, no good, and it rebound by Elsberry, and Dow brings it up the floor. Tiny Henderson has had the ball knocked away from her, but it went out of bounds off of Montgomery County. Underneath to Tyra Henderson. She puts it up, and it's no good. I don't know what it takes to buy a shot nowadays. Tyra Henderson knocked that ball out of the air, but it goes out of bounds off of her and stays with Montgomery County. Okay, they got the ball in, and in trying to steal it, Candace Dowell commits a foul. That's first foul for Dowell tonight, and the 16th foul for Elsberry. Right underneath. Kylie Kinsler fights for that rebound, and emphasis on the word fight. .45 seconds to go. Tyra Henderson went to drive in, couldn't do it. Now Kylie Kinsler's driving in. Gets the ball out to Tyra Henderson, but draws a foul. And that foul is on Samantha Queetham. That's her first foul. And another foul called on Montgomery County on the throw-in. That foul is on Renee Fink. That's her first. And that's 5 team fouls. Ball thrown all the way back out on the point to Dowell. Gets it to Kinsler. She drives the baseline. Gets it over to Tyra Henderson, and she puts it up, and no good. From 3 feet out, no good. And on the rebound, we have a jump ball. Stays with Elsberry. 26.8 seconds remaining in the first half. So Kinsler has the ball out of bounds to throw in. Gets it into Tiny Henderson. She brings it back out. Kinsler drives the line again gets it to Gladney. Gladney puts it up, and the ball's taken right out of her hands. 12 seconds. Long 2-point shot, and it's good for number 11, Renee Finke. 3 seconds. And the score at the end of one half of this game of basketball is 23-8. Montgomery County over Elsberry. Oh, Candace Dowell was fouled on that. First shot is good. I take that back on the 23-8. I didn't realize a foul had been called. Second shot is good. All 3 free throws are good. And that foul was on Carson Flake, and that's her third. So that makes the score 23-11. So at the end of one half of terrible basketball for Elsberry, we have a score of 23-11. And go over a little bit of the scoring here, such as there was for Elsberry. Kylie Kinsler had 4 points. Abby Jenkins had 2 points. And Tyra Henderson had 2 points. And Candace Dowell had 3 free throws. And looks like Montgomery County's having some ceremonies here. Not sure what this is all about. Looks like they're having some sort of a presentation. I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, that was a scoring for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 points for Elsberry. On the Montgomery County side, we have 5 points for Samantha Queetham, 6 points for Renee Finke, 2 points for Meredith Rogers. All right, I'm back, and I'm hoping this internet calms down a little bit. I mean, I've been trying their private Wi-Fi, and it's not working. Been trying my hotspot, and it's not working. And still a lot of problems with it. It's cutting out now as we speak. So anyway, let's just go ahead and do some commercials here.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Okay, here we are ready to start this third quarter. Montgomery County's ball, they take it out of bounds. They get the ball in deep, and it's good. Shot is good for Samantha Queetham. So Montgomery County starts off this half with 2 points. Montgomery County steals the ball away from Tyra Henderson. Get it in deep. That was Brooke Oden. Here's a long three-point shot, no good. Montgomery County with that rebound. And Renee Finke puts it up for 2 points from 10 feet out. And Kylie Kinsler tries to drive in. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Montgomery County. Score is 27-11. Now here's the ball stolen by Montgomery County. And that is going to be a jump ball. All right, Tiny Henderson has the ball now. Gets it to Kylie Kinsler. So, Montgomery County's ball. And Montgomery County girls are having a good time tonight. Elsberry girls are not. And that ball is going to be out of bounds off of Montgomery County. Goes over to Elsberry. Peyton Robinson takes it up and hits the back of the backboard. And Montgomery County got the ball, threw it down the floor, and threw it out of bounds. Montgomery County keeping the pressure up. Dowell gets it across the line to Gladney, and she couldn't hold on to it, and the ball's turned over to Montgomery County. And there's 2 points for Brooke Oden. 29-11 is the score. Kinsler has the ball knocked away from her, and Montgomery County brings it back. They get the ball into Oden. Her shot was blocked. So Montgomery County has it back out on the point now. Ball knocked away by Gladney, but it stayed with Montgomery County at the time, and now Peyton Robinson knocked the ball away. And it does go out of bounds off of Montgomery County, so Elsberry's ball on the sidelines. Mackenzie Gladney brings it up the floor. That jump ball stays with Montgomery County. Bella Mozzie is in now for Candace Dowell. Montgomery County drives in, couldn't get the shot, but number 10, Samantha Queetham, does get the shot on the rebound, and 2 more points. And that ball, I'm not going to say stolen away, it was just handed to Montgomery County. Three points for, that was Taylor Flake with a three-pointer. And Elsberry calls a timeout. And full timeout, so let's go ahead and let me get these commercials back to the beginning.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, we are back. 4:28 remaining in the third quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds by Montgomery County, so it's going to be Elsberry's ball still in the corner. Get the ball into Bella Mawsey, and it's taken right away from her. So Montgomery County has it on the outside now, and pass to the inside. Here's a 2-point shot, no good. And Elsberry has the ball. Or they will have the ball. They got the ball out of bounds. Get the ball into Mawsey. Abby Jenkins picks up her dribble. And the long pass, as is usual tonight, was stolen by Montgomery County, and a travel called on Samantha Queetham. So it's Elsberry's ball. Score is 33-11. 22-point lead for Montgomery County. Flaster to take the ball across the line. And we have a jump ball, and it goes back to Montgomery County. Okay, well, they had a mix-up on the possession arrow, and so it's Elsberry's ball. They get the ball into Mawsey. She gets it down to the low post to Jenkins. Mawsey's going to drive in, puts it up, and it's no good, but she draws a foul. That foul is on Taylor Flake. That's her first of the night. Puts Mawsey on the line for 2 shots. First shot is no good. Second shot is good. First point of the quarter for Elsberry. Montgomery County out on the outside now. Just waiting to find there. They got it in. Got it into Taylor Flake for 2 points. Mawsey has the ball now. Picks up her dribble. Gets it over to. And that was to Olivia Kinsler underneath for 2 points. Actually hit one from underneath. Montgomery County on the outside now. The ball in deep to Flake. Back out again. And cross-court pass was almost stolen by Elsberry then. Now they get the ball in. Good save there by Montgomery County. 3-point attempt, no good. And Abby Jenkins picks up that rebound. Gets it over to Mawsey. Mawsey's out on the point now. Kelsey Flaster is going to drive in. Gets it back. Gives it over to Addison Steele, and just as she's getting ready to take a shot, they called her for traveling. 1:57 to go in this third quarter. Score is 35-14. Montgomery County over Elsberry. And Montgomery County pushing it around the perimeter, trying to get it in Deep onto, deep but still outside. Now underneath to Oden. 2 more points. Elsberry gets it across the line. Steele with it on the outside. Gets it back out to Jenkins. Over to Gladney. Jenkins drives, and here's Flaster for no good, and Montgomery County comes up with the rebound. Now this ball stolen by Mackenzie Gladney, and she puts it up for 2. 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3-point attempt, no good. And Elsberry with the rebound. Gladney has it. And she gets it up the court. And Kelsey Flaster went down hard. That made my knees hurt to think about that, just to watch it. That foul was on Haley Johnson. Ball stolen away, but Elsberry maintains control of it. Abby Jenkins takes it up, and now here's a 3-point attempt for Gladney, no good. And Steele gets it over to Flaster. She puts it up. Shot does not drop, but she does draw the foul. That foul was on Brooke Oden. That's her first. Puts Flaster on the line for 2 shots. First shot is good for Kelsey Flaster. Second shot rims in and out, and that is the end of the third quarter. Score is 37-17. So let's take a quick break here.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, fourth quarter. Get my number changed here. All right, through all of that, no points, but foul called on Renee Finke. It's her second. Puts Mackenzie Gladney on the line for 2 shots. First shot is long, no good. Second shot is, yeah, it rolls in. I thought it was going to be good. Just about tell. Montgomery County with it on the outside. They're looking at a couple of shots, but they want to get it inside. You can tell that even though they're way ahead, they're still trying to play the game of basketball. Trying to set up some plays here. Elsberry in a zone defense. 10-foot shot, and it's good for Renee Finke. Okay, Mosley has the ball out on the point. Tried to get it over to Abby Jenkins. And was taken away by Montgomery County, but she was on the line. Now that ball is stolen away. Everybody's grabbing for it. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession is in favor of Elsberry. Gladney had the ball, got it to Mozzie, and here's Kelsey Flaster gets it to Olivia Kinsler. Back to Flaster underneath. She throws the ball up. It's nowhere close, but she does draw the foul. And that foul's on number 11, Renee Fink. That's her third foul. So Flaster on the line. Shot looked like it was going to be long. She is 1 for 3 from the line tonight. That shot is good. To score 39-19, 20-point lead for Montgomery County with a little under 6.5 minutes to go. 3-point shot, no good. And Flaster almost had to rebound, but it was knocked out of her hands. But it does go off of Montgomery County, so Elsberry's ball. And tried to get the ball over to Jenkins, who was coming into the basket. It was broken up by Montgomery County. So out of bounds to Elsberry. Mozzie with the ball now. She's going to drive right up the lane. Couldn't get through there. Now Jenkins has it. She takes it back out to the point. Get the ball to Olivia Kinsler underneath. She tries to get a shot up, couldn't do it. But they get a foul called. And that foul's on Brooke Oden. It's her second. Puts Kinsler on the line for 2 shots. First shot is no good. Kinsler with second free throw is good. And Montgomery County brings the ball up the floor. They lead 39-20, 5.5 minutes to go in the game. 3-point attempt, no good. And Montgomery County with the rebound. Samantha Queetham puts it up, and the shot is no good, but she draws a foul. And that foul is on Olivia Kinsler. That's her first shot. Queetham on the line. Her first time to the line tonight. First shot is no good. Second shot is up, and it is good. 40-20. 20-point lead for Montgomery County. Shot was no good, and it's out of bounds off of Elsberry, Montgomery County's ball. And we have a rugby scrum for the ball. Going to be jump ball, stays with Montgomery County. .15-foot shot, and it's good for Bailey Fisher. It's her first 2 points of the night. Mawsey brings it up the floor. Jenkins has it now. She picks up her dribble, gets it to Olivia Kinsler. Gets it out to Flaster, back to Mawsey. Ball knocked away by Montgomery County, and they say that it was last touched by Elsberry. And so Montgomery County's ball on the sidelines. The ball in deep, and the ball kind of fumbled around. That's Carson Flake. Mackenzie Gladney got in there to break that pass up, but it stayed around with Montgomery County. Foul is called on Bella Mawsey. It's her first. Carson Flake with the first free throw is good. .357 to go in this ball game. Score is 43-20. Second shot is good for Flake. And the ball stolen away from Mawsey by Haley Johnson, but it went out of bounds, so it stays with Elsberry. Mawsey drives the lane, puts it up, can't get the shot, but draws the foul. That foul is on Johnson, Haley Johnson. So Bella Mawsey's on the line for 2 shots. She's 1 for 1 tonight. First shot is in. Lily Smith and Alyssa Love are in the game now. Second shot is no good. Bella Mawsey's 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Oden has the ball, passes it way back out. Oden up for a shot, and it did not drop in for her. Bella Mawsey gets the ball over to Lily Smith. Back to Bella Mawsey. She was just driving in, and the ball just taken out of her hands. Oden underneath couldn't get the shot to drop. And Elsberry with the rebound. Lily Smith with the rebound gives it over to Bella Mawsey. Pass was to Olivia Kinsler, who was right underneath the basket, but it was through her hands. She couldn't hold on to it. The ball is out of bounds to Elsberry. Addison Steele with a 3-point. No good. Lily Smith has the ball just taken out of her hands. And I think that ball was considered out of bounds. Anyway, it's Elsberry's ball. 2:39 to go. Underneath to Kinsler, back out to Lily Smith. She puts a shot up, no good. and doesn't touch anything. It goes out of bounds. So it's Montgomery County's ball. 2.5 minutes. Score is 44-21. 23-point lead for Montgomery County. Underneath the Brooke Oden, she couldn't hold on to it. And so it's out of bounds to Elsberry. Lily Smith takes it out of bounds, gets it into Bellamazzi. Last touched by Montgomery County. Elsberry's ball. Underneath Olivia Kinsler, she couldn't get the shot, but she does draw the foul. First shot for Kinsler is up and no good. Second shot. No good. But there was a lane violation. It's a good thing they don't call a balk in basketball, because that would have been one. Third shot's no good. Trying a one-handed shot, and it did not work. So Montgomery County, 2 minutes to go in this game. Montgomery County with the ball. Get the ball to Oden underneath. No good, but Montgomery County comes up with the rebound. 3-point shot, no good. Kelsey Plaster had the rebound and dropped it out of bounds. And Brooke Oden's coming out of the game. This must be her last home game or something. Anyway, Montgomery County with the ball. And there was a 2-point shot for Carson Flake. 46-21, 25-point lead. Plaster brings the ball up over to Lily Smith. And jump ball. That was Meredith Rogers got her hands in there, and jump ball. Whose is it? Stays with Elsberry. Ball knocked out of bounds by Montgomery County. And once again, stays with Elsberry. Pass in, stolen by Montgomery County. That ball stolen away by Alyssa Love. Plaster brings it up the floor. And there is a foul called on 5. That's Carson Flake. That's her 4th foul tonight. Puts Kelsey Plaster on the line. First shot is good. Second shot is good. All 4 points tonight for Kelsey has been free throws. She is 4 of 6. Ball put up, no good, and Lily Smith with the rebound, and it's just taken right away from her. 30 seconds to go. That ball is out of bounds to Elsberry. Kelsey Plaster brings it up the floor. 17 seconds to go. She gets the ball down on the line, on the baseline. Jump ball. Alyssa Love was in the middle of that one. So Montgomery County's ball was 6 seconds. And that is the end of the ball game. Congratulations to the Montgomery County Lady Wildcats. And a very embarrassing game for the Elsberry Lady Indians. They are a much better team than what they played out there tonight. That snaps a win streak for Elsberry. I'd have to count up, see how many that is. But they just absolutely are not playing tonight. And Montgomery County took advantage of every bit of that, and their girls came out and played well. And so anyway, now they will go back, and some of them will play a junior varsity game, while there will be the boys will come over here where they've already played a junior varsity game, and they'll come over here and the varsity will take over. So as we finish this up, we can go over a little bit of the scoring. Candace Dow finished tonight with 3 points. Kylie Kinzer with 4 points. Abby Jenkins with 2. Mackenzie Gladney with 3 points. Kelsey Plaster with 4. Bella Mozzie with 2. Olivia Kinsler with 3. And Tyra Henderson with 2. And I missed the final score. It was something like 47 to 23 or something like that. I don't know. I completely missed it. But anyway, now for Montgomery County, we had Carson Flake with 4 points, Samantha Queetham with 9 points, Renee Finke with 11 points, Meredith Rogers with 2, Haley Johnson with 2, and Taylor Flake with 13 points, Bailey Fisher with 2, and Brooke Oden with 4. So that is the way the scoring ended for the night. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this broadcast. As messed up as this broadcast was, I'm going to go ahead and back out of it and get a new one going. And I'm not expecting anything any better this time. They're just, the Wi-Fi just keeps jumping back and forth. It's good and then bad, then good, then bad, then good, then bad. So it just keeps messing up the signal all the way through. It's just jumping around. So anyway, for the Lady Indians game, this is Kenny Masterson saying good night from Montgomery County High School. And come back in a few minutes, and I'll be on the air for the Elsberry Indians versus Montgomery County Wildcats boys game coming up in just a few more minutes. Good night, everybody.